Well, we could do a tech house update.
Yeah, do it.
I was there today. We took possession 3 days ago, and I didn't get a chance to go there until we did our shoot today. So if you haven't been keeping up, there was a video on the LTT channel where we went shopping for a tech house, and the idea behind it was pretty straightforward. We've done a lot of kind of upgrades in my house to the point where my house is fine, and we don't. Oh yeah.
Are your auto lights fine?
Oh, well, no, but that will fix. Actually, Innovelli's shipment of new lights with millimeter wave detection that are going to be way better, and I'm really excited about, have lots of fixes compared to the ones I'm using now, is like in customs clearance right now. Like, I am stoked to finally have the lighting experience that I promised my family years ago. Anyway, that's besides the point right now. The point is, we don't need to make another video of Linus upgrades his living room TV every other month. My living room TV is fine. And so this tech house is going to give us kind of like it's almost like a test bench. It's like the computer test bench of like, not just smart home stuff, because I think there's kind of a limited audience for people who are interested in home automation, but also just practical deployments of technology, whether it's computers or TVs or audio equipment, or, I mean, okay, do you remember that video that you did years ago on using a projector for like tabletop gaming?
Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Bit of a deep cut.
What? I wasn't trying, I'm not trying to cut anybody.
No, deep cut means like an old reference.
I don't think it does.
I think it does.
No, I think it means like a wound.
What am I trying to think of then?
I don't know. Bit of a deep cut refers to a significant wound that might need medical attention.
No, like the whole
AI.
chat is saying that I'm right.
Luke does know this one. Really?
Yeah, it's just slang.
Oh, okay. I thought it's like I thought it was like a stab don't twist. Like that's a bit of a deep cut.
I'm sure it is also used for that.
Okay, bit of a deep cut slang meaning. On the record, a deep cut is a song judged to be less commercial or radio friendly.
I like genuinely the entire chat. There's got to be something to it.
Urban Dictionary, a song
Urban
by
Dictionary
an artist
is boomer dictionary at this
that
point. My
only
guy.
true fans of said artist will enjoy or know. Okay. Song. Obscure work. Okay, well, that's clearly closer to your definition than it is to mine. So, sure. Yeah, let's
but
go
you're
with
also on Boomer Dictionary.
Okay.
Anyways,
Sure.
it's just I don't think that video like did well, and it's super old.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just a surprise. I don't even know what I would type in to search for it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. The point is that like we wanna use this place as an opportunity to talk about building a sick tabletop gaming space.
Sweet.
Or building a super cool
Dude, there's a
makerspace.
lot of really cool stuff you can do these days.
Oh, I know.
The whole projector game thing has been like very leveled up. There's some really awesome stuff you can do.
Yeah. And so pretty much what we were looking for was a place with really good bones and with reasonable ease of use for upgrading them. Because, okay, yeah, it might have been more realistic for us to find a place that didn't have a crawl space, for instance, right? That we were going to be ripping off drywall for absolutely every single wire we were going to run, stuff like that, right? But we're not a home renovation channel. This is our first kind of kick at this can. We wanted something that we wanted something to cut our teeth on. So we got a place that not only has a really nice crawl space under the entire main floor, which is sick.
That'll be sick for doing this type of stuff.
Yeah, it's not tall. Like, in order for me to get down there, I have to be completely almost like butt down to the ground, and it's like here. So you're pretty much crawling. It's a literal crawl space.
Good name.
But it also has a little, like, I think it's called a dormer. Like, it has one room that's on the second story in the front, and we're thinking we're gonna convert that to like a media room, and then it has a couple little crawl pathways along the side of that as well. So it's got really, really good access to getting fishing wiring down or up into wall spaces. And it's actually, this video is going to be really fun because in the first one, we just kind of do a high level overview because we're just touring it because we were shopping. Whereas in this one, we really start digging into some of the really weird stuff the previous owner did. Like, he was obviously, in a different way, a pretty techie guy.
Okay.
One of the bedrooms has, I kid you not, 3 RJ11 jacks in it. There's also like a phone line.
Yeah.
There's also an RJ11 jack next to the toilet.
No, okay, that was a thing. Very odd, but yeah.
That was a thing?
I've always thought that's weird. Yeah, to have a, like, what happened to you just unplugged my headset.
Oh, sorry, I'm fidgeting.
Oh, man.
My bad.
No, to have a phone in your bathroom.
Oh.
Man. What happened? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh,
yeah.
We're good.
The WAN show quality is not going to get better as a result of any of this, just so you guys know.
Yeah. Toilet phones were a thing for sure. I always thought it's kind of pretty unsanitary, personally.
Sure,
but
yeah.
you're just putting it on your face.
I get it.
There.
I can see it both ways.
Yeah, sure. But it's the 3 in the bedroom. That's interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't quite wrap my brain around it. He had a CD player in his kitchen, which I thought was pretty cool.
Nice.
Man, oh my God. I swear.
Wasn't there like I think I saw in the video you could like play music throughout the house on like on that CD player or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
1 out of every 3 like duplex receptacles, like power outlets, had one of those 6-gang ones like bolted onto it. He was a major fan of power strips and extension cords. Like, he had an interesting system where you could only run either the clothes dryer, or you could run this extension cord 240 volt outlet that he had just like coiled up using in-wall wire and just like into an octagonal box like thing that he had in his garage. So he had like a 240 volt extension cord in his garage that you could not run at the same time as the dryer, and he had
kind of sick.
A sign above the dryer in German not to run it at the same time as the one in the garage.
Kind of sick.
Yeah, like it's
honestly like people are saying that sounds bad. I don't know enough about that being like dangerous or not, but it sounds pretty great.
Oh, let me put it this way. I think this guy's idea of safety first was the 4 fire extinguishers that he had in his garage. Rather than just, I don't know, not starting a fire in the first place. Like he'd be like, yeah, I'd love to have a cable outside the house. So I'm going to just take a big long drill bit and go through the wall. Like that was his way. And he's got like a shed in the back. He had a bit of an infestation. So we found that in the inspection report, which Colton did not share with me until after we
a lot of the places around here have
bought it and took possession. So anyway,
this ain't Alberta.
Yeah, major infestation. His solution was these little noisemakers that you plug into. Yeah, they were like everywhere.
Noisemakers.
Yeah, it didn't help, obviously. No. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking tech house cat. We just get a pet and keep it there. And then that'll take care of it. Colton doesn't want to do that, though. He wants to like hire an exterminator. I think that's so dumb. I think a cat would take care of any rodent issues around this house like quick styles. Dude, I don't see... Oh, I shouldn't say that. I have seen mice in my house. They were dead.
Or in a fish tank thing.
Okay, well, yeah. Those were pets, sort of. It was complicated.
They're temporary pets.
And eventually, they were dead. So the system clearly works.
It did. It worked exceptionally well in that case. Yeah.
Linus just wants another cat. I mean, Yeah. Another cat's not a bad thing. I'm trying to think what else is there to say about it. Oh, there were some other things that were found in the inspection report that I found out about today on the shoot.
Are you saying those?
Yeah, sure. Apparently
one of those is particularly bad.
Yeah, you know about the foundation issue?
Yeah.
foundation and drainage issues. So,
I didn't know about the drainage one too.
Yeah.
I mean, usually they, as far as my understanding goes, they often go hand in hand. But yikes!
So I guess we're gonna have to figure that out. But dude, I'm excited.
This does sound like bought a house in Vancouver vibes. Not Vancouver, but I'm saying that for the public.
Greater Vancouver area.
Yeah, the public audience. But it's sort of how it goes. A lot of them have infestations. A lot of them are old and have foundational problems.
A lot of them have previous owners who just kind of YOLO'd stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, unlike Australia, where it's like apparently illegal to make improvements to your own house if you're not certified. You know about this?
No.
You don't know about this?
No.
Yeah, it's a thing.
That sounds annoying.
Well, yeah, but the flip side is that I bet they probably don't have stuff like we saw in this house.
I mean, their housing market is just wrecked. So,
I mean, so is ours.
Australia.
So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
And maybe I misunderstood that. Anyone from Upside Down Land can verify for me? Anybody? Bueller? Dylan K.A. says, I have an illegal back deck in Oz. Didn't get council approval. Apparently, electrical is a no-no. Yeah, says Old Tom. There you go. 100% true in some ways. Okay, yeah, there you go. Migor says, would you trust a criminal to fix their own home? They're not all criminals. They're just descended from them. Totally different ball game. Okay, I don't believe in the sins of the father. Okay, that's not how this works. So, dude, this place is like downright scary. Some of it, like I found this like rotten box in the backyard that just had an outlet in it. That there's no way that it was like watertight. And that outlet had one of those freaking 6 outlet things on it.
Oh,
like
no.
just in the yard. Like, why? He didn't even have more than one thing plugged into it. So why? He just put them everywhere. Just put them on everything. It's like, oh, God, no, please stop.
He just really liked his power.
I think James said that he had 2 built-in vacs. One that ran to like a couple spots and then one that was running somewhere else. I didn't actually verify that. I didn't double check that because it didn't make any sense to me, but maybe he's right. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's going to be cool though. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. As I was walking around, half of me was really excited about all the cool projects that we can do. And then the other half of me was like, oh God, like, have we bit off more than we can chew? Like, it's obvious that there's a couple little things that they did just to prep the place for sale. They just obviously redid the main bedroom ensuite bathroom, like all modern. It has a sliding barn door entrance,
man,
and it has
love
like
those freaking barn doors.
I know. Oh, they're awful.
Why even have a door?
Like they're so dumb. They don't block any sound. They don't block any smell.
It feels like you're declaring that this door will always be open. And then if that's the case, like
just have it be a pocket door and then we can ignore it, or just have it not be a door, I guess.
Yeah.
That's an option too.
Yeah.
You could just be like all those hotel rooms that just don't have a bathroom door because apparently, every couple in the world wants to watch each other shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't fully understand. Like I'm not gonna yuck your yum or whatever, but like I just don't need it.
Yum.
Yeah, what was I going to say about it? Yeah, right. So they redid the main ensuite bathroom and it looks so out of place. Like just completely out of place. They did like a granite or marble countertop and then like this new shower that David Pankratz was there today. He was like, oh, that's a Costco shower. I was like, okay, yeah. And so they did that. They put in a bunch of new like vinyl plank flooring in some places, and then they just left the like pink carpet or whatever it is. It was 90s. It was the 90s. It was a different time. They just left that other places.
Pink carpet was a thing.
And then apparently the inspection report found that it was either the ensuite or it was the main floor bathtub is just draining directly into the crawl space.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, it's completely cosmetic. I found a can of paint in one of the closets that just says all walls. So like classic, throw a coat of paint on it, redo the main ensuite bathroom, put some vinyl plank down, slap some lipstick on this pig, and get this thing sold. And we bought it.
Nice.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think that was going to be the situation for all of the places that you're looking at that price point.
Yeah.
More or less.
I mean, no, we did find stuff that was not that much more, that was pretty move-in ready, but we also didn't want something move-in ready.
You wanted to work on stuff.
Yeah, we didn't want to go into a place that was perfectly nice.
How much was it? Is that disclosed?
Throw away a bunch of stuff. I mean, I think people could find it easily enough. So it was actually, I don't know what we paid.
Okay.
Because I know that we did negotiate because of like, oh yeah, your foundation has problems, and like
that can be a pretty big one.
And your like drainage has issues, and there's all this stuff that's not up to code. Like I think there was a bit of negotiation, but I think the list price was 1.3.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's definitely ones there
There's
that are not as bad.
There's very move-in ready stuff.
Yeah,
but
I thought it was like pretty lower than that.
But this place has a yard, which is not a given around here.
No,
and it's like a reasonable sized house.
You'd think with the amount of space Canada has that we would make that a thing, but nope.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like,
are you going to show the map of BC?
Yeah, I'm going to show the map of BC.
Let's educate the masses.
Yeah. So Canada's really big, but also the Mercator projection makes it seem a lot bigger than it is. If you actually look at like on a round globe.
Okay, I mean
like,
it's still really big though.
It's still really big, but it's also like it's not that big. Like remember the news cycle recently that was like, hey, does anyone actually know that Africa is like
enormous?
And that Europe is like not, because like Africa is like not that much smaller than like freaking Asia. Like it's freaking huge. Like did anyone realize any of this? Did anyone know that Brazil is like freaking the size of the U.S. pretty much? Not quite, but like on a Mercator projection map, these things do not look right. Anyway, the point is that while Canada is very large. Indeed. I'm just going to go ahead and put the old
mountain range
terrain on here, or the topography. So yeah, here's a big part of our problem. There is like one little,
like this little thing,
tiny flat part of British Columbia, and then it's all just there's a little valley here. There's another one here. This one's kind of part of the same one. And then up here is just, here be ice dragons, basically, for all of this. And then, yeah, we have some plains that also are full of ice dragons for half of the year. And then you can you go south enough that it's livable again for a bit. And then here be mountains again.
And more ice dragons.
And more ice dragons. So Canada's actually...
There's a lot of ice dragons.
Yeah, there's a ton of ice dragons. Yeah, whereas like in America, they do have mountains. They have a lot of the same problem as us, sort of through this area here, but then they also have just like, oh wow, look at all this like perfectly flat, not infested with ice dragons land that is really useful.
A lot of wind dragons.
That's true. Definitely wind and rain dragons.
Yeah,
they got their own kinds of dragons down there.